personal. Okay. Let's start with your full name. First, middle, last. Tell me, what is your full name? First name. Middle name. Last name. Date of birth. Star sign. If you don't know it, look it up. Just type your birthday and then zodiac. You got it? Do you have it? Height. Weight. Age. Social security number. Yeah. It's for classified purposes, but I need it. You're fine. It's not gonna go anywhere. And do you have a passport number or a license number or any other means of identification, the number that's on there? Did you wash your hands? Do you wash your hands every time you go to the bathroom? Are you germy? Could you tell whether or not you drank enough water from the way that your pee smelled? Have you ever inspected your own poop? Have you ever taken a picture of your own poop? Have you ever been a creep, as in creepy, as in done something sus that you knew was sus, but you did it anyway? Just complete creep mode. It's probably where the restraining order is gonna come in. Have you ever smelled your own underwear? Have you ever smelled someone else's underwear? Again with the restraining order. Do you feel comfortable watching sex scenes on TV or in the movies in front of your parents? Do you have any nudes in your phone? How many? Would you say you're choosing to be celibate? That's a choice you're making. How many people would you say that you slept with? Could you count them on one hand, or two hands, or hands and feet? Does it surpass 20? Would you classify yourself as an incel? Or would other people potentially classify you as an incel if you wouldn't? Why did your ex leave you? Why did they leave you? How many people had your ex slept with before they got with you? Did you ever find that out? Were they telling the truth? Do you think they were telling the truth? Are you the jealous type? Do you get possessive, a little envious? You probably found that out with the last one, huh? Have you ever obsessed over someone to the point of knowing where they were at all times, just keeping tabs on them, finding some way somehow to know where they were at, their location? Have you listened to a certain song on repeat because it reminded you of a person that you liked? You just burned that song into the ground, just over and over and over and over, because it reminded you so much of that person. Have you ever made an entire playlist about a person who doesn't even know that you exist? Entire playlist devoted to them. Maybe. What would you do if you discovered that your significant other cheated on you with your best friend? Would you freak out? What would you do? Congratulate them? Have you ever had a crush on one of your friend's partners? Have you ever had a crush on one of your friend's siblings, or maybe even one of their parents? When is your next date? When are you going on your next date? I hope it's not one of your friend's siblings or parents. Why don't you socialize more? How do you feel about the Irish goodbye? Where you just up and leave, you don't tell anyone, you bounce, you split, see ya. Have you ever ingested a substance that you were warned about in school? Dare. Dare to resist. Have you ever blacked out? Have you ever experimented with ropes? Interpret that how you will. Rope play. Have you ever been punched? Have you ever owned or operated a taser? That's my taser. It's my best taser impression. Don't ask me to do it again, I won't. Has anyone ever tased you? Have you been curious to know what being tased feels like? Do you ever have intrusive thoughts? When was the last time you had a nervous breakdown? Have you ever considered pharmaceutical medication to help with your problems? Are you a beta? Do you ever wonder if you seem like one? If you were recruited for war, would you be happy to go? Was there ever a time you considered voodoo to get back at somebody who had wronged you? How does it feel when you see other people living the life that you desire? Why didn't you take school more seriously? Do you genuinely believe that you'll ever be living the dream, actually? Do you think that your life is the way it is because you're paying debt off from a past life? You're correcting the wrongs that you did last time. That's why it's like this now. If you lived in the Stone Age, would you be a noble or would you be a peasant? Honestly, what do you think? Not what you want, what do you really think you would be? A peasant or a noble? How many more years do you think you have to work until you can retire? Do you have the urge to die with honor? Absolutely. Or not. How do you feel about your own morality? How does your own morality? What does that do for you? Pretty good. Decent. Decent. Would you blackmail someone if push came to shove? What is the rudest thing that you've ever said to someone? Completely rude. Totally outlandish. Are you for real? Are you ever nervous that you smell bad? you hide it? Interesting choice. And where do you hide the other things that you don't want anyone to find? What secret are you keeping from your friends right now? What haven't you told them? Do you think you'll ever tell them? Thanks for sharing that with me. I don't know if I wanted to know that, though. Have you ever felt like you were being super annoying, but you just couldn't do anything to make it stop? Do you ever feel like people are talking about you behind your back? Have you ever talked to a chat bot like it was a real person? Is there anything that you still regret to this day? What is it? Are you going to share all your answers with me? Have you subscribed